Welcome back to the channel, fam. This is episode 2 of our Slovenia adventures. If you haven't watched episode 1, please do so. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on what you think about Slovenia so far. In this episode, we will be hiking, chasing waterfalls, and exploring more of Slovenia. Let's start off with the most important meal of the day before hitting the streets. Good morning, guys. It's a new day filled with new blessings, and I am looking like Bob the Builder, but I'm not building anything this morning. This morning we're at the Vintgar Gorge, which is inside of the Triglav National Park. We're doing the short hike, which is about 45 minutes. Inside the gorge, there's about 3 hikes, but we're going to do the shortest one because we have a lot of stuff that we want to see and do in beautiful Slovenia. So if you're coming here, there is parking at the gorge, but it is limited. It's about 10 euros, but you can park at the I think it's the Bled Central station for about 5 euros, and then a shuttle will bring you here to the park. The tickets are about 10 euros, which is about 11 USD. The tickets are time-stamped, so I tried to scan my ticket, but it wouldn't go through because you have to wait until that exact minute hit the clock. But yeah, the gorge is looking beautiful so far. Man, look at this view. Slovenia is so beautiful. The most underrated country in Europe. And this gorge is so beautiful, and the water is not brown and dirty. The water actually looks clean and powerful too. Look at those leaves just falling from the trees. You know, just imagine the fall foliage inside this gorge. I know it must look epic. And Slovenia is so beautiful. So this place I've been hoping since 1893, and it's in great conditions. You know, the trail is very nice. The wooden structures, they feel very safe when you're stepping on them. The rails are in tip-top conditions. It's a very nice trail. It's not challenging, so it's definitely something that I would recommend that most people would do. It's also I would say a pet friendly trail, because a lot of people on the trail, they have their dogs with them. So if you're a dog lover, you can definitely come and do this trail with your pet, because you're missing out if you don't come to the Vintgar Gorge, because it's absolutely beautiful. So I guess this is one of the reasons why they give you the helmet. So some part of the trail is low, so if you're not looking where you're going, you can easily bump your head. And then, yeah, that's a medical emergency. So safety first, guys, safety first, okay? When you're coming, good hiking shoes. If the trail is wet, yeah, good hiking shoes, because it can be a little slippery if it is wet. But some parts are wood, some parts are concrete. So yeah, definitely recommend this trail for adults, kids, and pets. That water pressure, that thing is heavy. Look at this view at the end of the gorge. Look at the mountain. Look how beautiful that mountain is. Are we in New Zealand, Switzerland? Where are we? Guys, we are in Slovenia, the most underrated country in Europe. All right, guys. The hike is over, but the hike is not over. So at the coffee shop, you drop off your helmet. It's the end of the first part of the hike. But there is a waterfall about 10 minutes away, so we're gonna go chase some waterfalls. Oh, I guess it's the waterfalls that we saw at the top of the coffee shop. Man, this thing is powerful. And guys, I'm not gonna lie. The view on the gorge is epic. But after the gorge, to get back to the parking lot, ooh, it's a hike. So prepare your mind.
And for some it's very easy.
Yeah, for some it's very easy, but they're blowing short.
But a nice view.
Yeah, so it's a walk back to the parking lot, but the view, pristine.
Makes up for it.
Look at that view. Man, that view is incredible. Man, Slovenia is...
I mean, maybe Switzerland's a little greener, but it's pretty...
I'm like a broken record in Slovenia. It is pristine, it's beautiful, it's underrated. Slovenia is magical. Alright guys, after a 30 minutes drive from the Vintgar Gorge. We're now here at the Vodnikov Lookout. This place is spectacular, but it is not easy to find. But we will put the information down below on how to find this place. But if you're coming from Bled, there is a right turn that you need to make at a church. And if you're coming from Boheme, there is a left turn that you have to make at the church. But this lookout gives a epic panoramic view of the upper Boheme Valley. Slovenia is definitely killing it. It's about a 25 minutes hike to get here from the parking at the church, but it is definitely worth it.
And we're by ourselves.
Yeah, this place, I would say it's private. We are by ourselves.
It's not private. They
I guess the influencers haven't found this place as yet, because this view is insane. This view gives you a mixture of Switzerland and New Zealand. Alright guys, so we're on our way back from the lookout. So when you're coming to the lookout, you walk through the woods right there, and then you come down to this paved road. Then you go all the way around until you're gonna see some house. If you look up, you'll see a few of these signs along the trail. So just make that right behind the houses, and then you continue behind the house. Then you'll make a slight left turn and go up. But there are a lot of signage around similar to this one right here that will tell you exactly where to go. So we're trying to find this lookout. This is the church that I was telling you about. That's the parking lot right over there. So it is not that difficult to find if you follow the directions. Alright guys, so after a 30 minutes drive from the lookout, we went through the Boheme Valley and along the Boheme Lake. Now we're at the Sava Waterfall. It's €5 for up to 3 hours, and 50 minutes is free. So we're gonna do that hike up and see the waterfall. Alright guys, so it's €4 per person for entrance fee. So yeah, let's go do this hike and see what this waterfall is all about. But so far Slovenia is killing it. Alright guys, so if you're coming here, just know there's a lot of stairs when you're hiking to the waterfall. guys, after about a 20 minutes hike
On the stair.
on on the stair, you got to be in good shape. Oh, we are here, and it's worth it. The hike was definitely worth it. Welcome to Sava Waterfall. Alright guys, this hike was definitely worth it. Behind me is Lake Bihinj, so you get a view of the lake also from here. But this waterfall is epic, highly recommended. Alright, so we're gonna make our way down these stairs, so keep us in your prayers. Good morning, fam. It's a new day filled with new blessings, and we're still in the beautiful Slovenia, or we could say in the mystical Slovenia, because we're looking at the weather forecast and it's rain, rain, rain for the entire day and for the rest of the week. But we're here
Extra judge.
at Lake Bled, and it's still looking beautiful, but it's looking mystical in the cloud over there. So we're gonna see what we can do today with the weather that we have. And yeah, we haven't done any of the popular stuff that people do at Lake Bled. We haven't gone over and any of the boats to the highland. We haven't hit the Bled cake. We haven't done that as yet. But today is our final day here in Lake Bled, and we'll be going to Ljubljana later today. And we'll be, well, actually today is our last day in Slovenia. We'll be taking a bus tonight to go to our next country in Europe. So come along with us as we explore Lake Bled early in the morning. All right guys, it's not even 9 in the morning and there is already tour buses here. So if you're coming to Lake Bled, make sure you come very early. Yeah, it's a lot less busier than the other day, but it's surprising to find so many tour buses here already. They already have the boats going out already. And there is the beautiful Bled Highland. This place is so beautiful. So we just took some photos and some drone footage of Bled Island, and now the Platinum boats are going in and out. Alright guys, so we just had breakfast and now we are back at the lake. The rain is falling as they predicted for today, but the boats, the Platinum boats, are still going across. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can head over in one of the boats, so we'll let you guys know if we're gonna make it. Alright guys, so yesterday after we tried the Bled cake, we wanted to do some other stuff in Lake Bled or other stuff in Slovenia, but the rain was pouring yesterday, so
Torrential downfall.
you know, we decided to head back to Ljubljana, and yeah, on our way down it was just rain and more rain. But we dropped off our rental car. Oh, by the way, when in Slovenia we use Discover car to do our rental. I would highly recommend you guys using discovercars.com to do rentals whenever you're going anywhere. So we dropped off a rental car. We booked a hotel in Ljubljana and stayed there for a few hours. But before we checked out, we tried some traditional
Slovenian dishes.
dishes, and they were phenomenal. The food was well seasoned, and yeah, the customer service
Very
was
good.
very good at the restaurant. We'll put it down below, click
Yeah.
up what we had and the name of the restaurant. So after that, we used a flex bus. We went to the bus stop to get to Split,
Split.
Croatia. However, the bus was late by an hour. So if you're going to use the Flix bus, just know that that's a possibility that the bus might
Could be late.
So yeah, we went to Croatia. Now we're in Bosnia, and it is still